Introducing Reading in School, making English and public education fun. Reading in School offers a rich collection of over 2,500 premium readers, ranging from alphabet books to classic literature. It features world-renowned publishers such as Oxford University Press, Collins, and Cengage. With our MDR system, based on the principles of first language acquisition, students experience the effect of reading a book 5 times by engaging in a structured 5-step learning process. Reading in School helps students develop both reading and speaking skills. Elora, an AI specialized in young learners' English, has been trained on children's voice data. After reading premium books, students can also practice speaking through interviewing main characters and quizzes with Elora. Reading in School provides grade and unit-specific linked readers by analyzing textbooks used in elementary and middle schools. Additionally, it features a learning management system that helps track and manage students' reading progress. With an intuitive interface, teachers can easily monitor students' learning data. It also offers individual progress tracking, monthly reports for each student, and various teaching materials.
아이들이 책을 읽으면서 자연스럽게 영어를 익히고 있다는 걸 요새 너무 많이 느끼고 있어요.
느린 학습자부터 또 빠른 학습자까지 이제 골고루 살펴보면서 지도하기가 너무너무 좋았었습니다.
그 리딩 앤의 스텝 4 활동을 할 때 애들이 정말 너무 열심히 하는
책들을 먼저 이렇게 막 읽고 싶어서 시작을 하는 모습이 되게 인상 깊었습니다.
책을 읽고 나서 좀 더 사고를 깊이 있는 독후 활동을 원할 때는 로라가 굉장히 좋더라고요.
정말 강추합니다. 진짜 써보시길 권장해 드립니다.
Integrate reading into your classroom, including English lessons, English camps, and clubs. A convenient educational platform for teachers and high-quality content for students. Start Reading in School now.
Introducing the ultimate AI English speaking practice companion for children. Laura. Laura is a conversational AI tutor that will revolutionize the landscape of English teaching and learning. With Laura by their side, young learners can actively engage and practice their English speaking skills in a safe and supportive environment. Laura is built on 3 core technologies. Spindle Speech AI. Trained with 60,000 hours of voice data, it specializes in understanding the pronunciation of young EFL learners. Spindle LRS. It stores the learner's reading history and learning data for more personalized conversations. Enterprise Generative AI. It intelligently adapts the complexity of language in the conversation based on the learner's English proficiency and age. What is special about Laura? 1. Laura offers a unique learning experience by understanding the pronunciation, stress, and intonations of young learners aged 4 to 15.
How was your trip?
It can be customized to suit the learner's age and English level. 2. Laura is not just for learning. It's like talking with a friend. It's okay if you make mistakes. Laura is here to help in a friendly way. 3. Laura provides instant feedback during practice, assisting learners with grammar corrections. This fosters an interactive and dynamic learning process. Explore a mix of activities with Laura, some connected to books for a solid learning experience, and others just for fun and creativity. Interview the main character. Pick a character and ask questions.
Hi, what would you like to ask me?
Laura will bring the character to life, making learning English exciting and creative.
Why didn't you call the police?
I let Ryder go because I wanted him to learn a lesson. It was better for him to change. Do you think that was good?
What did you learn from this case?
I learned that even a small clue, like a goose, can solve a big mystery. And sometimes people make mistakes, but they can change. Do you like solving puzzles?
Book quiz. Answer 5 simple questions about the book and check your comprehension of what you have read. Sentence practice. Look at the flashcards and answer Laura's question using words and phrases you learned.
Well done.
I like dance.
Good job. But don't forget to use to before dance. So it's I like to dance.
Laura offers a diverse way to learn English, making it both educational and entertaining. Stay tuned for more exciting updates. We're actively working on adding a variety of new activities to Laura. Curious to know more about Laura? Visit our website for more information and try out the activities.
Hello everyone! Welcome to High Five Reading and School Online Seminar. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us today. I know you are all busy, so I truly appreciate you to taking time to be here. So now let's start. And by the way, have you ever heard of the London Book Fair? The London Book Fair is one of the world's biggest publishing events. It's a kind of global hub of publishing, content, and education, and where industry professionals gather to explore new trends and make key publishing deals. So, and this year, our company, iPortfolio, had the honor of joining the K-Book Expert Consultation Center in this book fair. Only 10 companies were selected through a competitive screening process, and we were the only edutech company among them. And our great content and cutting-edge AI technology drew strong attention from many global publishers. This showed how much we care about improved English education. So, and today, I'm so excited to share the passion with you. And my name is Jung-woo Kim, as a member of reading and team at iPortfolio. And I really want to help students improve their English through fun reading with Reading N. That's why I work closely with teachers like you and organize the seminar like this. Now it's time to introduce today's main speaker. Let's welcome our speaker, Changhan Lee. Let's give him a big hand, please.
Hey guys! High five! Alright, hi everyone! Hi everyone! Welcome to the High Five online seminar. I'm Changhan Lee and I'm in charge of school sales at Reading and School. I'm truly honored to be here as a speaker today. So I'm a little bit nervous, but I will try my best to do it. Even if I make a mistake, please understand me. Alright, okay. So in this seminar, I'm going to introduce Reading and School and discuss a common challenge which many teachers face, the differences in students' reading level. Actually, through my own teaching experience as a teacher in the past, I also understand how tough it can be to address the gaps. So my goal today is to emphasize the importance of reading and share practical strategies to help bridge the gap, ensuring every student makes progress. Okay, now let's get started together. To begin with, I think it's better to understand what our company has done in the field of education. Since 2011, our company, iPortfolio, has been a global edtech company on a mission to reform the way English is taught and learned through technology with a philosophy. And our company was adopted as the official digital textbook platform by Oxford University Press in 2015. So we are now leading the English learning of 4.5 billion students in 120 countries worldwide. And also in September last year, Reading N was selected by UNESCO as an outstanding AI edtech case. So that was the introduction of our company. So based on our company's mission, as I told you before, which is to transform the way English is taught and learned, you guys, many of you guys may be wondering how teachers can integrate reading in school into the classroom. So to evaluate the effectiveness of reading in school in real classroom settings, an empirical study was conducted. And these are the results as follows. Let's look at this together on the screen. So across the three key dimensions, educational usefulness, system usability, and engagement, Reading N received an impressive average ratings of 4.7 out of 5. So these findings highlight that Reading N provides age-appropriate content for students aged 4 to 18. Furthermore, it is fast, reliable, user-friendly, and compatible. So, designed for all age groups, it offers books from diverse subjects and cultural backgrounds. Okay, so what is reading in school? What is reading in school? Alright, in a nutshell, it has 4 key characteristics. Alright, before moving on, let's have a quiz. I have a coupon for the first person who gets the answer right. Are you guys ready? Okay, here's the question. So, look at this. What does MDR stand for? Again, what is the full name of MDR? If you know the answer, please chat in the chat room. I can wait your chat. Is there anyone who knows the answer? MDR. All right, okay. So I will explain MDR in detail. So MDR stands for multi-dimension reading. You're right. Congratulations. I will give you a coupon. So please chat your name and your school name in the chat room, please. I will give you a coupon. Thank you very much for attending the quiz. I'm very happy. All right. So anyhow, MDR stands for multi-dimension reading. Right, multi-dimension reading. And second, speaking AI friend LoRa. And third, LMS, learning management system. And finally, curriculum integrate content. So like this. So based on the 4 features of Reading in School, many teachers have used Reading in School in various ways. For example, like cross-curricular English, integrated lessons across subjects, customized learning, English club, digital library, after-school program, English camp, basic academic ability program, and morning reading. So likewise, teachers can make the most of Reading in School in various ways. So, okay, from now on, I'd like to introduce specifically how to use Reading in School. Okay, Reading in School has 2 sites, which are for students and for teachers. And first, let's have a look at Reading in School for students, like this. So when it comes to Reading in School for students, they can log in with their account information. So with just one account, they can log in up to 3 devices. And also, once books are downloaded, students can read them even if the internet is offline. And anyway, teachers can create the students' accounts from LMS site and distribute them to their students. Okay, well, before using reading in school, before starting to read with the reading in school, some teachers are wondering how to help students to read at the appropriate level, because there are a variety of books with different levels, and students have difficulty choosing the right books suitable for their level. Don't worry, reading in school provides students with level diagnostic tests so that they can identify their level. So I will show you how to take the test for an example. Let's have a look at it together on the screen. So look at the screen together. This is the Reading in School site for students. If students log into the site, they can see a lot of menus like My Bookshelves, Homework, Reading Journey, something like that. And on the right side, students can see their name or their level like this. However, if they don't take the test, they can't see this level like this. In this case, the only thing they can do is to click this level diagnostic test like this. After students click this, they can move on to the level diagnostic test part. So you can see the screen like this. These are the procedures of level diagnostic test. So from the start, there are two options. One is for students who have read English textbooks under 3 years. The other for students who have read English textbooks for over 3 years. So students can choose one of them, and then they can start to take the test like this. And there are some questions regarding the level test with some multiple choice questions like this. I think there might be a situation where students don't know the answer to the questions correctly. So in this case, I think it will be better for teachers, you guys, to instruct students to select I don't know instead of guessing, so that the test can measure to students' level correctly. Also, retaking the test is possible, allowing you to compare your students' initial and later performance to track your improvement like this. And by doing this test, students can know which level is best fitting for them. And not only students, but also teachers have this result analysis report, which shows the analysis of 3 skill areas like vocabulary, grammar, and reading. Let's have a look at the screen together. So this is an example of the report about the level diagnostic test. So the student given reading received level 17. So based on the level 17, the report shows you guys some skills of the each skills like vocabulary, grammar, and reading. So you guys refer to this report when consultation with your students, or when giving your students feedback like this. And after taking the test, students are now ready to read a book, right, in reading in school. So students can search books by finding the title like this, clicking this button. Or they can filter books by level, like this, level, or series, and topics like this. So I think they're more remarkable for students because they are more intuitive, I think. So, and teachers can use this homework function. So I will explain it later on LMS site part. But to put it simply, teachers can assign specific books for homework to your students. So students can see the books like this. Now, let's have a look at reading journey. I think this is the most amazing functions in reading school, reading journey. Even though students identify their level, they still have difficulty choosing books on their level. So in this case, reading journey will be very helpful. Reading journey has an independent reading program, and it motivates students to read through progress tracking. So by using it, students can read books by themselves at their own pace. Okay, and this is the screen where students click each book. As I mentioned before, this shows what MDR like this. I will explain it later because before using the reading features in reading at school, I think it's more important to understand the content available and its quality. As you guys know, we provide students with premium content from best publishers. For example, Oxford University Press, Collins, Penguin Random House, Cengage Learning, and Scholastic. So I'm going to introduce top reader series that help build strong English reading skills. Actually, choosing the right series makes a difference. So let's explore the best options for different learners. Let's get it together. Okay, first, ORT. You guys know ORT, right? So ORT stands for Oxford Reading Tree, the world's most widely used English reading program for students. At Reading School, we use key series, ORT BCK, ORT Explorer, Oxford Readers Collections called ORC, something like that. First, we have ORT BCK, which stands for Whip, Chip, and Keeper, the three main characters in the series. This is a story-based series that helps students to build their English reading foundation through engaging everyday adventures. One of its good things is the use of the repetitive sentence patterns and a gradual increase in vocabulary level, making it easy for early learners to follow and grow with the stories. And let me briefly introduce the three main characters as I mentioned before. The Beep, brave and curious girl, and Chip, observant and energetic, and finally Keeper, a playful and imaginative younger brother. So these siblings experience fun daily situations and often go on magical time travel adventures, making reading more exciting and imaginative for young students. And next is ORT Explorer. This series blends fiction and non-fiction to create an engaging learning experience. Through ORT Explorer, students can acquire English in two meaningful ways. First, moving from fiction to non-fiction can build students' curiosity and deepen understanding. On the other hand, moving from non-fiction to fiction can reinforce learning with real-life connections. The next is Oxford Readers Collections, called ORC. It is composed of 9 ALT reader series designed to support students' reading development. This series includes in-book activities, picture dictionaries, and glossaries to reinforce comprehension, I think. For example, Dolphin Readers, Oxford Phonics World Readers, TikTok, Let's Go Readers, Classic Tales, Happy Readers, Read Bene, Oxford Read and Imagine, and finally, Oxford Read and Discover. Wow, a lot of ELT series in ORC, right? So it is a prestigious series of 9 Oxford encompassing various genres and levels. So ORC provides a clear, progressive learning path. In addition, I think it has advanced reader series such as first, Dominus. This is a fiction-based series with engaging plot, and it is perfect for upper elementary to teenage learners. And also, stories are graded for learners and span genres like mystery, adventure, and fantasy. And Oxford Bookworms. It is a classic literature-based series that helps students develop deeper understanding, comprehension, and vocabulary. It features famous classics as well as modern stories across a wide range of levels. Okay, then next series is National Geographic Learning, NGL. So reading not only offers literary variety, but also serves as a gateway to knowledge. So NGL, National Geographic Learning, bridges reading and discovery, ideal for students to expand their understanding of the world. So it enhances reading comprehension while reinforcing science and social studies knowledge. So it consists of Welcome to Our World, Look, and Reach Higher. It helps students to strengthen reading comprehension, literacy, content knowledge, and science social studies background at the same time. The next series is Big Cat. As you guys know, exposure to diverse reading materials enhances comprehension and engagement. So Big Cat offers a rich selection of genres, for example, like fairy tales, poetry, plays, fiction, or nonfiction, covering all levels from phonics to advanced chapter books. So Big Cat encourages exploration and nurtures a lifelong love for reading. And the next series is Pop Books. This is the number one in the US phonics readers market. This is a series of simple phonics-based books designed to help young students learn to read step by step with a chant or tracing practices. And the next series is Ladybird Readers. Ladybird Readers provides a trusted step-by-step approach. This series is aligned with CEFR, Common European Framework references for languages, and Cambridge Wiley syllabus for steady progression. Also, it has high-quality illustrations that enhance comprehension, making reading more intuitive. And next series is Peapod Readers. Peapod Readers provides a smooth and enjoyable introduction to English reading, building confidence. Peapod Readers make learning to read easy and engaging. So far, we've explored a lot of reader series from top publishers in reading in school. Wow! So, from beginners to advanced readers, each series serves a unique purpose in students' reading journey. So whether it's ORT, BCK, etc., the right choice transforms reading into a lifelong skill and passion. Alright, so far we've explored the content in reading in school. Now, once you identify the right books for your students' levels and needs, it's time to maximize the reading in school features. Okay, the first key function is, as I mentioned, MDR. Okay, so MDR, multi-dimension reading. Multi-dimension reading is based on first language acquisition pedagogy. So actually, in Korea AFL environment, students often rely on passive rote learning, which can hinder their creativity, cognitive development, and confidence. However, reading in school takes a different approach, helping students to learn English naturally. So with multidimensional reading, students engage with the same book 5 times for deeper comprehension. So let's have a look at each step together. The first step is warm-up. It is designed to naturally acquire word meanings by matching them with images and English sentences rather than Korean translations. And also, it is stress-free repetition and exposure in the warm-up quizzes. So, for example, I will show you how to use it in detail. Look at this. So I select a book, a monster mistake in ORT-BCK because I really like the series like this. So from the start, warm-up step 1, you can start warm-up like this. And let's play.
Ready. Go.
Stay.
Stay if you
So
want to get food.
it offers students keywords on each book. So as I told you before, it is designed to naturally acquire word meanings by matching them with images and English sentences rather than Korean translations. So about the keyword stay, so students can learn the word with related images and related examples, helping students to stimulate their schemata, their background, and also understand each word. Like
Stay.
this.
Stay.
Stay. And the next word.
Lake.
There's only pictures like this about the word lake.
Lake. Lake.
So this is the step 1 warm-up. Okay, and now let's move on to the next step, listen up, step 2. It is extensive listening and focused listening. So from here, simultaneous British and American pronunciation is provided. And students can control the speed of listening as well. Also, it improves listening skills and encourages imagining content through illustrations. So for example, I will show you how to use it about step 2. After doing the step 1, students can move on to step 2 like this. From the beginning.
Oxford Reading Tree. A Monster Mistake.
A Monster Mistake.
Series created by Roderick Hunt.
As I told you before, simultaneous British and American pronunciation is provided like this, and students can control the speed of the listening as well, like this.
They took the children.
So in this situation, there is no text. There is only listening and pictures. So it helps students to think more about the scene or the context of the scene. So it helping students to broaden their knowledge and expand their creativity like this. However, if students don't understand the scene, they can click it and read the text like this. Okay, this is the step 2. And let's move on to another step. Okay, the step 3, read. This is the step where students do intensive reading with various features like English to English dictionary, pen features, or recording stickers. So for example, I will show you. After doing step 2, students can move on to the reading step like this. So look at this, the same content when listening. So students can listen to the text while reading. So for example, if a student clicked the sentence,
Mom and Gran went on holiday.
They can listen to the sentence while reading like this. And as I told you before, and there are a lot of functions. For example, like English to English dictionary. For example, I really want to know about the meaning of the word bill. So if you click this, the dictionary helps you to understand the word meaning and some examples related to the word like this. And pen feature. So if students want to highlight key sentences like this, they can do it like this. Oh, like this. And delete it. And also, as I told you before, record sticker. Record sticker. If students want to record the key sentence in the book, in the textbook, they can do it by using it like it. Mom and Grand went on holiday, and they can listen to it. Mom and Grand went on holiday. Wow, wow, amazing function, I think. Okay, that is the step 3. And after reading, wow, after reading, let's move on to the next step. The next step is speak up. So after reading a book, students can repeat key sentences and record them at the same time. Strikingly, utilizing AI technology for pronunciation analysis, it provides matching rates with native speakers at the syllable and phoneme level, like okay, good, great, excellent, like this. So I will show you how to do it. After students are done with step 3, reading, they can move on to step 4, speaking. So for example,
They stayed in a cottage.
They listen to the key sentence and then they can record it. For example, they stayed in a cottage.
Great job.
Wow. And the system is automatically analyzed my pronunciation. So for example, look at this. From syllable, they can show me some accuracy of the each syllable's pronunciation like this, and phonemes as well like this. So look at this. There are some red phonemes like this. So it will be very helpful to improving students' pronunciation, weak pronunciation. Okay, then after they are done with the step 4, they can move on to step 5, the final step, wrap up. It consists of a lot of activities. For example, word review quiz, arranging spelling in order, book content, summary keys, or rearranging the story sequence, etc. In this step, there's no score, no record, and no pressure quizzes. So students don't feel burdensome about acquiring English. So for example, after the students are done with step 4, speaking, they can move on to step 5, wrap up. Then as I told you before, there are many activities. And the first activity is about maybe
stay.
Oh, spelling, word quiz, right? Stay. Okay, unscramble the spelling of the word like this.
Joke.
Joke. Like this.
Joke.
And
Cottage.
maybe students can make a mistake when unscrambling the words spelling. Yeah, right. However, don't worry about it. So it gives students a lot of opportunities to retry it so that they can acquire the spelling. They can acquire English naturally. For example, students can make a mistake like this, but the system gives you guys more opportunities to do it. Like this.
Cottage.
Like this. So, alright. So that's the end of the MDR function. Alright. Okay. Then not only does MDR help students to read, but also LoRa helps students to speak. I think before moving on to Laura, I want to give you a quiz. I have another coupon for first person who gets the answer right. So here's the question. Are you ready? Okay, what does Laura stand for? Again, what is the full name of Laura? If you know the answer, please chat in the chat room. I'm waiting your answer in the chat room. Laura, it will be a little bit difficult, I think, but you can try it. Is there anyone who knows the answer? I think it is difficult, right? All right, then. Let me explain Laura in detail. Okay, I think it is ultimately a great speaking AI friend, Laura, language assistant utilizing reading analytics. It supports EFL learners in understanding pronunciation, stress, and intonation. Remarkably, it is tailored to the age group and English proficiency level based on reading and learner data. There are various activities through Laura, like book quiz, interview the main character, describe the scene, sentence practice, and role play. Okay, I'm going to show you how to practice speaking with Laura. For example, let's have a look at it together. Actually, we have read the book A Monster Mistake. So I have read ORTPCK A Monster Mistake. The plot is the children, Beep, Chip, and Kiefer go to their grandmother's house and play a trick by making a monster in a lake. Then people believe the monster is real, but later everyone finds out it was a joke and laughs. Anyway, based on the plot, I will practice speaking with Laura. So let's have a look at it together. So there is function Laura, and you can start Laura with clicking this. And this serves to interview the main character and activity. So keeper, grand, and mom, you can choose one of them who want the interview. So for example, I want to interview Gran. So
Hi. What would you like to ask me?
Hi, how are you today?
Oh, I'm feeling wonderful today. How about you?
Great. By the way, why did you make a monster?
I made the monster for fun, just to make everyone laugh. Do you like funny jokes?
While practicing speaking with Laura, it gives students suggestion like this. So it gives students feedback on what they spoke in the later like this. All right, it will be very helpful to communicate with the characters in the book, helping students understand the content easily and deeply like this. And I think, okay, after practicing speaking with Laura, students can see Laura report providing instant AI feedback on pronunciation, fluency, and grammar to promote self-directed learning. So, for example, self-directed learning like this. So let's have a look at the screen together. So after practicing speaking with Laura, it has a Laura report, like a summary of the content, what they said, and some comprehensive score, and the summary, and some review, and some suggestions, something like that. So it will be very helpful for teachers, you guys, to give feedback about their students' weak pronunciation, about their sentence pattern, or something like that. All right, then so far we've explored how reading in school supports natural English acquisition. So, but how does it integrate with public school curriculum? Our content team aligns reading in school materials with public textbooks, ensuring seamless classroom integration. So we provide unit-based curriculum book recommendations from publisher analysis for elementary and secondary education. So for example, if your students are in 3rd grade using 천재 함 textbook and they're going to learn lesson 5, you can access this by clicking the lesson like this. So 천재 함 and lesson 5 like this. And 3 books suitable for the lessons are recommended. You can choose one of them for your classroom. And one good thing is that it contains URL. If you click this, it directly moves to the page where students actually read the book. And also, it includes related book titles, level, plot, key expression, lesson plan, and worksheet like this. Specifically, lesson plans and worksheets are downloadable, so you can refer to them while teaching your students. So this will help you to adopt reading in school in classroom environment more easily. Okay, finally, so far we've learned what reading in school is and how students use reading in school in their classrooms. Then what about managing students? So for teachers, there is LMS site, Learning Management System. I think it's better to explain how to use LMS site to you guys. Let's have a look at it together. If you guys access the LMS site, you can see the screen like this. If you use it in English, you can click this part in English, but keep in mind that if you change language into English and log in, it is impossible to access curriculum integrated subject menu on LMS site. Only accessible when logging in Korean. Keep in mind that. Okay, then after login, you can see a lot of menus on the left side, right? Like dashboard, classes, students, teachers, learning resources, etc. But I will explain the main menus: dashboard, classes, students, and learning resources. If you click the dashboard, you can see the summary statistics, including total classes, total teachers, total students, the students who are reading books like this. And as I told you before, a homework function. So if you want to assign specific books for homework, you can do it by clicking classes, status, and one of the classes you want to assign homework to. Then you can see the assignment part. So for example, this is the LMS site for teachers. So if you click, the classes and status and one of the classes, and you can create a homework like this. So you can set the due date of the assignment, for example, like this, and search book you want to assign to your students. For example, so monster mistake, you can click the add button. And after clicking the create button, you're done with the assignment about this. How easy it is. All right. Okay, so as I explained before, this is the procedures of homework. So you can refer to it when assigning specific books for your homework to your students. Okay, and if you want to check your students' level, you can do it by clicking first students, status, and one of the students you want to check. Then you can see their level from the test result status. So for example, as I told you before, clicking student and status, and there are two students, Kim reading in and E reading in. I want to see his level, and you can see the status of the level 15 like this. And the next to the level, there is show button. Then you can see, as I told you before, the level diagnostic test analysis report like this. You can also download it. All right. And also you can check students' LoRa learning and record their sentences like this. So for example, and I think the students read RTPCK monster mistake, right? So you can click this and you can listen to what students recorded about the sentence. They stayed in a cottage. And you can see the result of the analysis by syllables or phonemes like this. And about the LoRa, you can also click this. And you can see you can see whether the students really were done with the LoRa practice like this. And you can also listen to what the student spoke. Hi, how are you today? Like this. All right. And finally, learning resources. If you download learning resources, you can click this learning resources menu on the left side. Then you can see general worksheets which are applicable to all books, and specific worksheets which are for specific series and books like this. All right, so far we've explored reading in school in detail. Wow, there are many points about reading in school. So before finishing today's seminar, let's have a summary of today's top seminar. So high five, 5 points. The first, what is MDR? A multi-dimensional reading method that builds core language skills. Point 2, what is LoRa? An AI conversation friend that helps learners to build speaking confidence. And point 3, what is LMS? A platform for tracking progress, managing assignments, and supporting data-based teaching. Point 4, curriculum integrate content. Reading content aligned with school textbooks, allowing easy connection with classroom learning. Finally, point 5, reader series. Level readers, comprehension activities, and interactive text are included, tailored for classroom use, and it supports both online and blended learning environments. Okay, this is Q&A time. So if you have any questions regarding the introduction, consultation, LMS, or how to use reading in school, please scan the QR code to connect with us on KakaoTalk channel. So feel free to leave your inquiries there. Okay, how was today's seminar? Was it helpful to you guys?
Reading in School, we offer regular seminars for teachers on second and first Tuesday on every month.
In April, seminar will be held on April 8th and 22nd. Especially on the 22nd of April, we will be inviting an experienced teacher to share real classroom examples and best practices. So don't miss out.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We truly hope you enjoy using Reading in your classroom and creating fun and engaging classes for your students. Then see you next time. Bye bye.